I was about to cough. I'm so sorry. I was about to, like, I unmuted myself and I was like, oh, I need to cough. So I muted myself, but then I choked on my cough. Oh, and I had the hiccups. That's wonderful. Sorry for the jump scare, guys. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday, March the 29th at 7 p.m. Starting a bit late tonight, too. My roommate and I went to go grab some food for dinner. And I was like, you know what? If stream is delayed, stream is delayed. Not gonna rock the boat. Not gonna shake the world, you know. But yeah, I hope you're all having an amazing Friday. It is now the weekend. I think today's Good Friday, right? Let's look it up. When is Good Friday? Good Friday is today, March 29th, so happy Good Friday if you celebrate that. If not, happy weekend. And Easter is coming up, so yippee. Yeah, nothing really of note. I sent Rise and Delano a funny screenshot today. I was, sorry, I'm messing with my light. I'm gonna make it brighter. Aye, if I grab the right wire, jeez. I was at the gym this morning, and between my sets, you know, I have 1 minute 30 second gaps, 1.5 minute gaps between each set. And so I was like, okay, you know, I need media in that time. So I check my email and I see that an exam had been graded. And I look at the exam and it just says 40 out of 100. I'm like, what? I tried for this exam. This exam was not hard. And I look at initially and like, there's nothing to indicate that I didn't get a 40. Like I probably got a 40. And then I look at the grading material and the ones I got wrong said not yet graded. So we're safe for now. I mean, worst case, we did get a 40, but hey, at least we got a 40. Bit of a surprise. I don't know why I had to bring that up right now. Also realized I didn't mess with my camera. I didn't like set everything up properly. Let's try to bring the camera out a tiny bit this way and then up. Nice. Give myself some more room. But yeah, so hope you're all having an amazing Friday so far. Studying statistics all day. Just grocery shopping and doing all the adult things. Boring. Let's pop over here and do something a tiny bit less boring. Let's get into the warm-up of today. I'll be honest, I've been having some issue coming up with what to draw today, because like I'm limited in both my skills and creativity, and at this point I'm kind of tired, you know, like of the Promptathon. Not like I'm hating it or like I'm tired, it sucks, but just like, oh my gosh, I've been exercising creativity for much longer than I'm used to. And not only that, but I've been doing about 2-hour streams every day. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's unheard of. So the break coming up. I honestly didn't really want to stream today, but then going out to dinner with my roommate. That sounds romantic. You know, sure, it can be. I think you'd appreciate that. But yeah, going out to dinner kind of like revitalized me. Give me some energy, because usually before these streams I have a whole day of school, but today, as I do all Fridays, I do not have any classes. So yeah, yippee on that. We'll do a tinier box today. So yeah, a lot less tired than I was last time. And I was coming up with today, and I hate to draw the same animal twice, because I have plenty of animals with plenty of love and attention to go around. But we're going to draw Tucker again today. The prompt for today is basically, what would your pet do? What lengths would they go to protect their favorite things? So some pets, their favorite things, if they're a fish, maybe it's like a little castle. I saw a drawing of that. Rise made that. Wow, that's barely parallel. Rise made an excellent drawing today. Join me, draw mechs to defend your doggy's toy. That's the thing. I was like, I saw your mech, and I was like, I don't want to copy Rise, because Rise did an excellent job, and it was just adorable. And he sent pictures of his guinea pigs, which were amazing. We may pop those on stream. I was like, what can I do? And I saw some people making knights, and I was like, ooh, knights sound fun, because not only is that armor, so I can kind of hide anatomy with armor in a weird way. Not too happy with this box, probably because I'm yapping too much. But I was like, ooh, knights. Okay, what can we do with a knight? And then, like, you know, I would want to... Oh, yeah, so anyways, Tucker is obsessed with tennis balls. And when I mean obsessed, we will, like, be like, okay, Tucker, enough tennis ball. We'll take it from him, and we'll put it, like, on the top of, like, some dresser or something, and he'll just sit there and stare at it until we take it down and give it back to him. And, like, even if we hide it from him, he knows where it is. We can, like, fake throw it. We can do whatever. He knows where we put it. And he's going to wait there until it, like, he has something better to do. And he's a dog. So he doesn't have much better to do. Man, these lines are not good today. Oof. Probably could, like, fix my posture. And we could probably slow down Ghost a tiny bit more, and we're not really consciously doing this, so. We're yapping a lot. But yeah, so I want to draw a knight, and I was like, okay, how can I make this a tiny bit more unique, you know, a bit more fun? And I thought about it even harder. I'm not really good at thinking, you know, that brain doesn't do much up here. And I was like, ooh, Dark Souls. Knights, Dark Souls. I'm going to give Tucker a Dark Souls, like, little boss tag thing. And sorry, I'm trying to focus on the convergence here. Yeah. Now the issue is perfect line. That was a great line compared to most of these. We never started our warm-up timer. Oh wait, it's on the wrong. Oops. Selected the wrong timer. There we go. Oh, perfect. It returned. That's awesome. Tucker into the dog with a sword. That would be great. Oh, Sif, yeah. Oh, that's a great idea too. Oh, Rise, why do you have to have good ideas, dude? You're not helping. Regardless of what we choose, if we draw Tucker like Sif or not. Because, yeah, Sif is actually protecting something. Dang it, yeah. That would, like, be even more lore accurate. I looked up other words for, like, tennis. And the word court palm came up. Which just sounds so Dark Souls. So I'm going to name... There's going to be a little boss bar at the bottom. And it's going to be Tucker, Guardian of Court Palm. Which just sounds like perfect for Dark Souls. Not our best box, but it's whatever. Let's do some branches to humble ourselves. Cool. Okay, this one's going to be kind of away from us. High degree, low degree, high degree. Go away from us. High degree, and then smaller degree. Cool. So yeah. Dang it. Oh, yeah, we could either do it like Sif, or we could do it like a knight. I was kind of thinking a knight. I have an idea for the armor. The idea went through my head of not trying too hard on this warm-up, but that's not the point. We have to try hard. We'll see how difficult the knight armor is, and if not, we'll just do Sif, because that's such a great idea. It's Sif, right? Yeah, great Grey Wolf Sif. Also, I just opened a tab. I've been watching this YouTuber slash Twitch streamer, Keemsama. So funny. Dude plays horror games. He's just normal guy. Like, nothing, no gimmicks, no nothing. He's just fun to watch. Okay, so we're gonna start bending here now. Rapidly. So higher degree. Should have ghosted a bit more right there. And make this one same high degree. And make it a bit smaller so it's disappearing. And we're gonna get smaller. And smaller. And then super small. Cool. Definitely the rate of which we do these definitely increases, and this has a weird twisting motion that I didn't really intend, but yeah. Oh man, Great Lord Sif, or Grey Wolf Sif. Here, let me write it down before I forget. It's gonna be Tucker. Guardian of Court Palm. I think that's how you spell it. Court Palm. Oh my gosh, someone just posted another mech in discussion and work in progress, and it looks so great. Wow. It's like a mech with like a little rat toy. Oh, the mechs ideas are so great. What was I gonna look at? I was gonna look at something. I got so distracted by that. Oh my gosh! I just saw Delano's drawing. That... my spelling's awful, but, yeah, coloring in finished work is so fun, because you're just kind of messing around, experimenting, you know, nothing too dramatic's going on. It's the work, it's like the no brain part of the hard work. Like with every project, there's the brain hard thinky part, which is like construction, or if you're coding, you know, like making your UML or whatever you may do to prepare for a big project. And then after that, just kind of the you know, grunt work. You love it. Oh, a bit too far, but still pretty good. Oops. Oh yeah, I was gonna look up if Court Palm is spelled the correct way. Court. Oh, there's E. Court Palm, like that. Guardian of Court Palm. Oh, hey, that was a bit too sharp. We got to start a training arc soon of sharp corners. That's where we fail the most. Oh, yeah, the hey tax, where is thy stream? Yeah, apologies for being a bit late today. I used to have guinea pigs when I was much younger. Gave them to my aunt because she was a vet and she took better care of them than our family did. Or could. We weren't really able to at the time. Cute little creatures. Surprisingly smart. Never expected them to be as smart as they were. Okay, let's try this again. Less bulge, and then yeah, of course. I feel like we're just not very focused. My brain's all over the place. I had a lot of sugar today. Let's do this one really large. I just feel like it. Let's see, this is gonna out and then kind of curve in and then away. So out, so it's gonna be pretty large right here. Yikes. And then degree rapidly decreases. And then super decrease right here. Then slightly larger. Oh, that's really good. Jeez, wow. And then yeah, this is gonna have a random pinch. This is definitely much smaller minor axis wise. Yeah, this one kind of makes no sense, but we're gonna stick with it. It's more of a line exercise than anything. See, oh my gosh, we curved too sharp. Nice. Okay, we did better at the end when we shut up and stopped yapping. We typically do that. Not the best in the world, but hey, we'll take it. Definitely unfocused today, but it's Friday. Give ourselves a break. We've been working hard definitely this week. So cool stuff. We're going to flip this over. It's going to become our back page to protect our work. And we're going to kick it off today. I have to find some armor that I like. Probably it would be fun if I did some Dark Souls armor. I think I'm going to go the armor route, and then if I regret it, if I find it too difficult, we'll switch back over to the Sif idea. I think that's a wonderful idea. I love these two. I think, like, these are my favorites so far. Because, like, except for the gap right there, but, like, this one's just goofy and weird. And then this one, like, I love the little style that I have going on. Yeah. Okay, let us kick it off today. We're going to go over to the Drawbox prompt, just talk about it for a second. Just put it on stream, basically, to catalog that, hey, we've looked at it. Sometimes I forget to do that. Gonna pop over here, window capture. Other words for tennis. I don't think we need that too much anymore. What we do need is the Drawbox website. I love the name of it too. No take, only throw. Come on. So yeah, today is a no take, only throw. The 5th day of the Drawbox. Oh my gosh, I'm already feeling tired just thinking about it. Like, oh, it's taking it out of me. Anyways, does your pet have a toy they refuse to part with? Yes, Tucker and his tennis ball. Clearly, such an item would be of immense value. Well, too bad. Prized possession is actually an artifact of immense intrinsic value. But worry not, your pets always knew this day would come, and they're ready. Show us, how will your pet stave off these waves of thieves and keep what is theirs? Awesome stuff. So, yeah. We're going to go back to here. And we're also going to get a water break real quick. My throat's a bit sore. I was also thinking today I really want to focus on texture. So form could be a bit bad. Let's get some good texture in there, huh? And also I want to draw dragons. I want to get good at drawing dragons. Quick. I want to freaking really get good at Jesus. Yeah, I want to draw dragons. I think like dragons and lizards are the coolest things. And I think that's like one of my end goals. Be really good at drawing those guys. Anyways, I don't have any pet lizards. I don't really want pet lizards because I feel like, you know, they don't love per se. They just trust. Lizards aren't like domesticated in the sense that animals, cats, and dogs are. So not that they aren't capable of love, which technically like we can prove that, but you know they show trust more than they do what we conventionally consider as love. Anyways, knight armor. I want one of like this one's actually pretty cool. Okay, knight helmet. Knight helmet types. Gonna be honest, I misspelled the knight that first time. Okay, anyways, let's pull up my pure F2 and I'll give you guys a bit of a short idea of what I'm thinking about as we go along. Cool. So let's try to find the helmet I'm thinking of. It's like the pointy one, so his snout could fit in it. And I kind of want like the top part of the helmet working, and then the bottom is like his mouth, and you can see the ears dangling out. I'm looking like helmet types. So there's the Renaissance, pig face. Pig face bassinet, which is kind of what I'm going for. A tiny bit the pig face bassinet. For reference, it kind of looks like this. Oh, wrong tab. This. But I want something like a bit easy, like it has a flap right here to cut off. It is already snout shaped, you know. Wonder where they had that. Probably just to protect the face a tiny bit more. We also have the Renaissance knight helmet, Renaissance closed. Oh, here, perfect. Yeah, this is, wow, this is a real helmet? Jeez, this is beautiful. Yeah, this, but like only this part. This is a bit of a good example too. Just generally this shape. Yeah, that's probably the best one I could find. And then his like ears would be drooping off of it. So yeah, here's our ideas for. We kind of like it's slowly rotating around. I like that. Pseudo 3. And since it's symmetrical, we don't have to worry too much about. I definitely want like this visor, and then this to poke out and then cut it off there. So yeah, cool. And then knight armor. Knight armor plated. I want like very plated, dramatic armor. Tools size large, very helpful. Dark Souls-esque. Finding costumes, but they are a bit more my speed. I don't want anything too intricate, of course. Oh my gosh, full suit, $1,600 on Etsy. Look at this. This is actually just kind of exactly what I want to do. Look at this. I think this is perfect. We just don't do the chainmail here, and we do this, and I want a spear. So let's do like knight holding spear. I just think that always looks cool. And I want to do like a slightly from below too. Oh, great. AI artwork. Christ. Please, I just want intelligible references, not Pix AI's interpretation of what this may look like, which is just a bunch of blobs and... Oh, jeez. Oh. More AI. Everything is AI, and it's like so intelligible. Once again, I don't care about your stance on the AI thing. As a computer science engineer, this spam is ridiculous. I don't care about these intelligible results. It's doing nothing but oversaturating and, in fact, desaturating what there is on surface level Google. Oh my god, so much of this is AI. Please, I just... Do I have to look up, like, Knight Holding Spear reference? Oh, that's still more AI. Maybe Lance. We'll do Lance. I feel like that's... Person posing with spear and left hand 3/4 view. Person standing. Should we do the classic like Athena stance? I think we should. Athena spear. Standing. Maybe not. This is really hard to find a reference of. Jeez. This guy's just not wearing any pants. Like, literally perfectly normal pose, but he's not wearing any pants. Come on. What are we doing, guy? Okay. The only good reference I could find is this caveman Ooga Booga guy. And, like, he has the pose that I want. So we're gonna just... How to crop and pure ref. Okay. I feel like I have to Google it. So, guys, prepare yourselves. This is a bit goofy. I do apologize. We have Grunk here. Grunk's gonna help us out because we're just gonna crop. We're just gonna get this part of Grunk right here. I like this pose, and then we're gonna... What is it? Oh my gosh, I have to Google this every stream. Oh, jeez. It's not working. Shift, Alt. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So yeah, I want this exact pose practically. Just in knight armor. So, and maybe the camera's tilted down a tiny bit too. So, like, camera's like, yeah, looking up at underneath his chin, basically. Yeah. This is awfully intricate for just knight armor. This is more of me just wanting to draw knight armor and cool medieval stuff. But yeah. Okay, so let's get to it. Yeah, this is awfully extra for just my dog, but so we're gonna get started with the construction of I forgot to pull out my pencil. Construction and my eraser. Construction of the guy. Let's call him Uga. Thank you, Uga. Dang, he's got like the jawline. Guy is like could be a model, and he's like, you know what? No, I need to be Uga for today. I need to Uga my booga. Now that I think about it, I think some ink is bleeding there. Is it noticeable? Barely, so I don't think we'll care. But we'll just keep that in mind going forward. Also, when I go home this weekend, guys, even though I won't be streaming, remind me to steal my monitor. I'm going to try to get a two monitor setup here. So since we want kind of an up view, up dog, if you will, no. I'm going to start with the head. I start practically up here. Oh, let's start a timer too. Oopsies. You're missing Kavel up. The stationary picture of a dude. Sorry, man. Game knows game. How's the saying go? Whatever's like that. Clearly, I do not have any. Anyways. We're gonna... Okay, so head. I always kind of suck at the head. Tiny bit lower. Yeah, what would you guys do if like you were watching a streamer and they're like getting a reference and they just were like, man, this guy, like, guys, I'm gonna need a second. Just like, anyone have their number? So maybe I need to make that a bit one day. I really do want to add like Germa bits to the stream, but like, I'm not funny like Germa is. I'm just not that funny in general, so I don't think I would get away with it like Germa does. But still something to aspire to, right? Okay, so to give the illusion that the head's tilting up, this center line actually needs to be a bit back. Like this. And in correspondence, if we're drawing like a true cube, that has to tilt back as well then. So yeah, we have this now. Bit worried I didn't give enough room for the arm. Like this could be shifted back a bit, but we'll worry about that in a bit. In fact, I don't think I give enough room for the legs. So either we move this up or we don't draw the legs. And guys, guess what? We're not drawing the legs. I hate drawing legs, so we're going to avoid it today because I just kind of want to have fun today. I don't want to strain myself too hard. So he's going to be looking out that way. This is practically just going to be like a full-on knight with like a dog's mouth on the bottom of this. Yeah. Sorry, we're going for it today, guys. I apologize. And then shoulders. So neck to shoulders. The neck is about, I'd say, half a head's length long. So this, and we have to keep it in perspective. It is going to get a bit larger as it approaches us. And then shoulders are about this large, and it's going to be being foreshortened a bit. Oof, in perspective, this is a bit difficult to approach. So there's also, if we were going to mirror this line exactly, just make it parallel. And in fact, if we treated this like a VP, and let's get a ruler out. Ay, ay, ay. Come on. Should I get like a tattoo of like Kavel draws right here? So every time it's in stream view, I can just get another tag out. If you guys, maybe some of you already have tattoos. If you get a tattoo right now, what would it be? I would want like a cool code. That's so nerdy. But like, maybe even like a barcode. Some Agent 47 type stuff. I don't know. In fact, I'd almost want to be like, just like my blood type, my name, like just like something to identify me if I... Wow, that's so morbid. That's so morbid. Jeez, Cat. I always worry that like, if I pass, like no one will have any like DNA stuff of me or like to like identify the remains. So the chest will be really close to the neck right here. So we're gonna go about right here. Be a bit more over here. There we go. I think that's good. You see that one guy getting a barcode tattooed? He could scan a thing of Oreos. Wait, someone did that? Oh my gosh, I love that. That's commitment. Do you think you got like free? Oh, maybe I should do that with like Drawbar. You think Uncomfy will make me a mod if I do that? Like an admin of the server? Sorry. Opening a sparkling water. I was about to say I may do it for just like a sparkling water brand because I'm obsessed with it. I think. Actually, no, guys. I'm drinking a beer on stream. Remember when that like Markiplier? I'm not sure if Markiplier originated it, but like there was that whole subset of YouTube for a while where like during Markiplier's Drunk Minecraft, everyone would just. You'd probably think you were saying, yeah, no, honestly, like Uncomfy is very. No, not like no games. He's a very funny and fun person, but like no BS. You know, like what the hell? That's actually kind of creepy. Yeah, there was like a whole subset of YouTube for a while where everyone's like, you know what would be funny if we took this game and just played it while drunk? That is somewhat insane to me that that existed for a while. Let's see this. So I want it to definitely converge like this, so we're gonna have it like this. Should probably look at a reference. Because the waist is going to be quite large compared to everything else. And this is assuming that these are parallel, but I think the line, like... This is assuming that the chin and chest are parallel to each other if we did like a tangent line at any point. But I feel like... I mean, yeah, if the head's facing forwards, then the chest is typically facing forwards, from what I know. These are a lot of searching lines, more than I would like, but... I think that's okay. I like that bit. It's very thin. That may be an issue. I mean, if we bring the chest out a bit, do a bit like this. Just a tiny bit. And we'll see what the armor... Yeah, the armor we have doesn't really do that. It has more of like a subsection like this. So let's actually remove these so we don't confuse ourselves, but... Oh! Okay, I thought that was the main line. Oof, I was about to be worried for a second. We'll make it a bit darker on the page. Something like that. And then the arm is kind of out and then forward. Rise, want to know what I would do if I became a mod of Drawbox? I'd make it so you can only start chatting once you've completed lesson 0. At the end of the lesson 0, you'll get a code, and then you have to put that in the server, and you'll be allowed to chat. And I understand that Drawbox is a community for beginners, but a lot of people waltz in there and just do not look at lesson 0 and hop into things and like, please read lesson 0, guys. It's so helpful. It's so great. I'll turn into a totalitarian server where you also have to subscribe and like every single video I've made, and at least consistently be a concurrent viewer on the stream for 2 weeks before you can join the server. That would die so quickly. Anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this in a tiny bit. We're also gonna decrease the light. I got this little seat extender because I like having, like, my arms were just a tiny bit too low when I used to draw. And so, like, I got a height thing. And it's supposed to be good for your back, but dude, my back is not appreciating this. I think I'm just sitting it incorrectly. Ugh, whatever. Anyways. How is there still a glare? Okay, and then we have the waist, which guess what is just unhelpfully covered. But what we can do is we can just drop it a tiny bit, because like, yeah, this is the chest slash ribs right here, and let's say the belly button's gonna be about right here. I need to use the reference more. I'm kind of just going all this off my head. So this is gonna be the corner, and the torso goes out a bit because the hips. I feel kind of bad for doing like these chicken scratch ghosty lines, but I feel like my intuition's starting to break through, and I'm starting to understand this quite a bit more, to the point where like I don't need to obsess over it, and I'm kind of getting the results I want. That's the whole thing about art. It's kind of like just building your intuition with a lot of this stuff. Let's make the torso a bit longer, or the waist a bit longer, I should say. That a bit more straight. And at this point, we've kind of just crossed the point where we see underneath things. You know, we've kind of gone past the horizon, which is about like right here. Which means we shouldn't draw the legs. It doesn't, but I don't want to. Ugh. Yeah, because we have that like plate that goes like this, and then the horizon's there, so it's already hard enough to... This leg's gonna be bigger because it's slightly closer to us. Also, something weird, really weird that's been happening. I've been having like flashbacks to Portugal. I traveled to Portugal a couple months ago, and I'd just keep having like random like daydreams of me being back in Portugal. Maybe it's my sign. My roommate said it's my sign to go back. I did enjoy it thoroughly, but next time I'm going anywhere, definitely taking somebody with me. these thighs definitely need to be longer. Jesus. I don't think that was a Jesus invoking for it. Today's Good Friday. I should probably like step off of those a tiny bit for the sake of the... Yeah. Hello, Fatima. Glad to see you. Hopefully all is well. Today we are on day 5 of our Promptathon. Unfortunately, the next 2 days... Actually, Sunday I may draw. Yeah, I'll probably draw that, but Saturday... And it's already almost Saturday, jeez, time's flying. As it does. I feel like this degree just needs to be smaller. I keep drawing it large, but it needs to be smaller. Something's off with this leg. I don't know what's off, but something's bothering me here. I think it's too wide. I think we need to cut down on it a tiny bit. But yeah, I'll be doing day 6 probably on my own. And then Sunday we'll return with day 7, the finale. And then we'll be back to lesson 3 content, which I do miss. I've enjoyed lesson 3 a lot. Oh, thank you very much. We got actually kind of lucky with this one. I was having a hard time sifting through all the AI generated stuff that I can really find something that I thoroughly liked. But yeah, so today, yeah, that was the whole reason I started talking. Today we were drawing our animals and something that they want to protect. And I have a dog named Tucker that we drew a couple streams ago. And he is obsessed with tennis balls. So we're going to draw a knight, with a Dark Souls name. It's going to be Knight of the Tucker, Guardian of the Court Palm, which is the original name for tennis, I believe. Maybe it's because it's like missing a taper. And that's why this line is bothering me so much. I mean, regardless, we're going to have like that plate above it. Here for the part where I usually fib a tiny bit is the arms. So we have the shoulder, which we're going to do with a sphere. And this is a sphere, guys, so if we did like a little... Kind of help us out. I don't know. Just those are contours. It's the spirit of Drawbox, right? And the arm kind of, it's not only going out, but it's going back a tiny bit. So, and it drops right here, I'd say. So, from the center of the sphere, this is the center dot. We're going to go back and out a tiny bit. And the elbow ends at kind of where the ribs are, which I'd assume to be like right here-ish. So, right here. And then we have our elbow. And guys, I don't know anatomy or gesture or anything, so this is just my best attempt at throwing shapes together. And that's kind of like what all anatomy is. There's hundreds of ways of approaching anatomy, or not even anatomy, but figure drawing, I should say. Thousands of different shapes that people use, and it's kind of whatever your mind works with best, from what I've seen. I mean, I'm no pro, right? And so with that, find shapes that you like to work with, and then exploit those to a sense that you can accurately draw them in perspective, and then add anatomy to. Because, actually, not even, yeah, I mean, these are estimations of anatomical landmarks, so, you know, we know the shoulder connects here. Looking at this, the neck seems a bit stubby. Maybe we need to move the head up a tiny bit. Anyways, but yeah, so find shapes that work for you. That's the best advice I can give, even though I'm not totally experienced. And that's where the fist ends, so maybe this is the hand right there. I'm not going to taper the forearm too much. And then he has his balled up, so we'll do that too. Oh, the knight armor kind of has like mittens, so that works out. Yeah, for that, we'll do this. We'll do this line. Kind of like a old 90s mouse. Thumb goes forward. Something like that. I feel like the neck needs to be a bit higher. Just the tiniest bit too, which kind of infuriates me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna literally extend the top of it, then chop off the bottom of it. Minecraft Steve. Yeah, I can already tell my guy's really stiff. There's not much gravity happening here. Probably because the arm. Because the arm is a bit more dynamic, it bends a bit forward. So in fact, let's do that. Gotta look at this thing holistically. So yeah, this kind of is free floating in space. There's nothing defining it going forward. So we're gonna do it kind of in front of it. Maybe make this degree kind of high. And we need to tilt the axis of it a bit too, in fact. And then have our hand here, which needs to be extended a tiny bit. Getting really crowded. Lots of searching and ghosting lines. I apologize. The spirit of uncomfy. Something like that. I don't know. And then make the bicep a bit beefier. There we go. Cool. So yeah, you can definitely tell we've put a bit extra into that. Lots of searching and guiding lines we're gonna... very carefully. I need to take this out of the light for a second. So I secretly trace everything on the side and then transfer it when when I'm hiding from the camera. Arm seems a bit short right here. Anyways, let's continue on the head. I got a bit distracted. So now we're gonna go in and very carefully remove. It's better. I like that. The tiniest difference, but I think it's just enough. Let's get like a full view of it here. So arm's stiff still. I don't know how to fix that, so we're not going to. And then this arm is definitely disappearing behind the body. I feel like it should be moved a bit forward. Contour lines. This drops and the elbow kind of meets right here at the belly button. It goes a tiny bit forward. Then we have our elbow here. And then our lance, our spear, or whatever it may be. And his arm is pretty 90 degrees, so we'll... Spear's gonna be on like the very edge of the page, but we'll deal. Let's make the forearm a tiny bit larger. I'm just gonna do that with a ruler. There's no reason to like not, because I want it to be a bit pointed outwards, right? And big sphere, just something cool. Okay, me like arm a bit small over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the shoulder back. We're gonna do this, which means this gives us a good opportunity to do something kind of cool here. So watch this. That's what the stream is. Now that the arm is back, the forearm is shorter, so it needs to be closer. And if it's closer, that means they're going to hold it a bit higher. So like, if you guys are watching and you have the ability right now, put your arm at like a 90-degree angle, and then act like you're holding this staff, or whatever this is, and then pull your arm back, and you'll notice if you keep your arm at the same level, your part of your chest twists forwards. The angle, obviously, between your bicep, from your bicep to your forearm, decreases to an acute angle from that 90 degrees. And naturally, you may pull up a bit. You wouldn't pull down going like that. That's just awkward and weird. Let me try doing that. Like this. Like, no, when you pull down, or you move your arm down, you're extending your forearm. When you move it up, you're closer and more in. So this gives us an opportunity to move the spear closer to us. Fun little demo right there. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. some community involvement, engagement, I don't know. Anyways. It's like a Kavel science show. When you move your arm moves. Press W to move forward. When you shoot enemies, they die. Now, is it this dramatic? I don't know. I'm no armologist. Cool. Just a simple C curve right there. That's all we need. So yeah, I see this working out. Maybe a smaller degree, slightly. It won't matter, but then we could do our stick. And it looks like it goes just the top of his head, and I want mine to be a bit intricate, so we're gonna go a bit above the head there. And then the hand thumb goes around and kind of like ends facing towards us, right? So we have like this. And then fingers wrap around. So knuckles are a bit out right here, and we're seeing like more of the front of it, right? So we're gonna see more of the like part between the knuckles and like here and here. I don't know what that's called, but that. And we're gonna see a lot more of the underside of the fist too. So this is gonna create this kind of angle. Probably not that dramatic, about like this. Something like that, huh? Cool. I feel like this hand needs to just be a tiny bit bigger. Let's start with the palm and then go. So, what the heck is mine listening to? Oh, did my music end? Oh, that sounds awful. Why would you? I don't like people who put like extra songs and stuff at the end of their videos. Like, watch this next. Like, no, stop it. We are in the playlist era of media. No one likes individual music anymore. People only like playlists. So only give me playlists. Okay, so this, fingers like this. Maybe that line shouldn't be totally, should be a tiny bit forward compared to where the line of that is, and then we'll have and now the stick will go like that through it. And then we'll have our thumb. I feel like this needs to be a tiny bit back just because of the thumb. I don't know how to do the thumb yet, so we're just gonna do something like this. I don't know. That just is the general shape of a thumb and a hand, so. Cool. That's that. Let's start designing the armor. So armor time. We'll start with the we'll start with the head. Why not? Actually, we're gonna start with the chest, and then we're gonna work our way up. I give the thumb a thumbs up. Awesome, good to hear. Yeah, it's clearly just not dynamically in there, but we'll figure it out. And plus, yeah, who knows? Okay. We'll try our best to like hide it and the texture of things. So we're gonna start with the chest because I oftentimes come to this mistake of doing the head and then the neck not turning out right. So if we do the chest, which is like the centerpiece of everything, literally, we can figure everything out from there. So it's very round. So I'm gonna say here, right here on the chest, practically the center line, right? Right here is where my ref is open, yeah. Where my mouse is, this ends. So shoulders, I kind of want to start with the shoulders too. That's a good point. A good point. No, yeah, whatever. So we're gonna wrap the armor, and the armor's really thick. So I'm gonna start right here. Go like this against the arm. And then maybe that should be lower. Just a tiny bit lower like this. And then that's gonna go around like this. And then that's going to go up, and we have the pauldron. Like this goes in, pinches that. Oops. You start, that like eraser is dying, so we need to start using this one a bit. And then it goes over the chest, and so yeah, with the chest, let's try to construct this out a bit. We have because we're so good at ellipses now, which we aren't, don't tell anybody. I'm also going to say, so the belly button's right here. I'm going to say this curves around like that. Same thing here. This goes around like that. Trying to only give like a lot of pencil weight to the parts that we can see. And so that means up until like right here, even you see barely any of the ellipse. Right here you see quite a bit of it. Same thing, yeah, so it kind of goes all the way around. It would be more accurate if I did this. Like that. And then we're going to see kind of the under part that goes into here. We'll worry about that in a bit. Can't forget that this is a curve to it. Yeah, I still think this should be lower. So we'll make it lower. Yikes. And decrease that degree. That degree is just obviously too high. Come on, guys. Obviously. What are we doing? The amateurs? What is this? We are amateurs. Wait. Cool. And then that's going to go up and around like this. And then this goes in and then around like that. But it is very circular. It actually drops a bit. See, the circle, it's still circular. I just feel like we're losing something here. Like it's a bit too rounded, I guess. This should be more rounded like this. And then go over like that. But that's not symmetric, is it? And it needs to go underneath as well. Something's off here with these. I don't understand what yet. Anyways, let's respect this thing that we set up earlier. And this is going to go like that. Kind of curve. So go over. Right here, we're just going to kind of see this curve. Maybe it's because this and then this needs to be lower. Something's going on here. I don't really have the brain power at the moment to figure it out, though. And then down here, basically until the arm, we're going to have this. Looks more like a football jersey at this point than what I necessarily intended. We need to make this more flat, that's why. We need to make this more round, I've decided. And it goes out a lot more than I expected to. Maybe somewhere in the middle there. That was a bit too far. That means this one needs to do the same. So while it is flat, I think this whole side needs to decrease a bit. Lost a lot of my construction in the process, but I think that's okay. I want this to be like super rounded and then cut. Cool. And then we gotta emphasize this thing a bit, so it's gonna be pretty out and then in. Out and then in. And then this line doesn't exist. That's kind of confusing me. It is a contour line, so we'll keep it, but we won't get obsessed over it. And this line. That should generally just be the edge right there. So we're going to move this in a bit. There we go. Okay. Huh. I feel like I would definitely benefit from like standing away from these, like looking away and then coming back to it, but I don't really have that luxury right now because I want to get it done today. For this part, the torso will go out a tiny bit, and then we have this U, and it goes down and around. And the degree isn't that crazy, but it's in the front of it right here. And this one's going to be a bit smaller, I've decided, and lower. Then the chainmail is kind of covering it, but we do have like a... This is one continuous plate of armor, I guess. And And this like plate in the front kind of covers that. It's more of like a garb than anything. So yeah, it goes up here, goes down, so we'll erase the center part. This kind of goes out and then in. Kind of making him a bit chubby, but it's okay. My dog is skin and bone, so it's not totally accurate. Oops. But we'll survive. This we do need to emphasize a bit more of a curve on. We could do so with the little plates in there too, so. Familiar exercise. Then we have this really cool elbow guard, which like goes over like this and over like this, and then goes around. There we go. We did an okay job there. And then we have the kind of just basic armor here, nothing too crazy. And then we have the cool mitts, the gloves. Which kind of goes out like this. Bit scared to bring it too far out. Basically, we want to land here and then go back in. And then we're gonna do the mitts kind of lazily. We're gonna just do the glove portion like this, and then the thumb inside. There we go. Okay. This is not totally aligned the way I'd like it to, the center line. We want it to be more like I think the reason why I don't like these too much is it's not as high as they should be. They should just be higher on the body. They look more like breast things than shoulder extensions of the shoulder. Finding the correct place for this is a tiny bit difficult because, like, if I move it any more this way, which I think it should be, you know, that way, then it gets too wide. But if I make it smaller, then there's not enough of that cutting off from it. So yeah, we'll kind of do this to emphasize like a chest is beginning there. Kind of revisit this. It's a lot rounder than I've given it credit. It goes like this. Not even, it doesn't do that. Oops. We see a lot of the inside on accident, so in fact, it's gonna kind of go like this, and you'll just see a lot of the inner leg. like this in there. Then here. We could probably drop it a tiny bit. And wrap it around. Cool. Ugh. 10 minutes left. What? Oh, well, looks like we're going over time. Right here, we're going to see the gauntlet begin. We're going to see the mitt kind of go like this. The thumb is going to have like the under portion right here, and then the armor above it. And yeah, the camera is a bit too bright. And the hand's going to kind of wrap to itself, and then into the gauntlet down here. We're in the gauntlet, all right. Same thing up here. And kind of do like part of the arm right there. Now over the head. The dreaded head. Let's figure this one out. So yeah, we have those cool armor pieces kind of leading up to that. And then for the armor itself, I wanted my dogs like, we'll do like a sphere inside of here, right? So we're gonna do kind of like the helmet and the dog's head at the same time. So yeah, this is like just unapologetically furry. Oh. Anyways, so yeah. Is the head too big? Or neck too tall? I think neck's too tall, guys. I'm gonna drop it a bit. So here will be the bottom of kind of like the muzzle. Let's see the muzzle. You could probably construct this better than I am. Think about it, Cav. Slowly but surely. We're gonna see the over part, not the under part. I'm trying to like, if we're gonna do the whole muzzle, which we're not going to. It exists kind of like this, right? We have an eye right here. Eye over here. Then here. This is very messy. And then ear. Base. Hold on, guys, I'm cooking. We're getting somewhere with this. What in the world? How is this turning into something? How is this actually? Wait, whoa. What just happened? What just happened? This is like, I need to take it away from the light, but like, this doesn't look too bad so far. This is, shoot, maybe we don't even need the helmet. I was gonna use the helmet to like hide my lack of understanding of how to draw the dog, but man, people are gonna see this and be like, yeah, no, this is a furry thing. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I can't really disagree, can I? Gonna skinny up the torso just a tiny bit. Oh, that glare is so bad. Let's try fixing it. Not just for you guys, but for me too. There we go. Okay. Now I don't really have enough light to see. Huh. How did I pull this one off, guys? Jeez. Okay, anyways, well. Let's start erasing things. We're gonna just naturally add some Oh, I just realized I got a stain on my shirt. I didn't wash it out. I was talking to my roommate. I was like, I'll wash this out right as I get back, and then I didn't, so. The horizon line is kind of right here on the leg. I don't know why we're adding such light contours when I just about said I'm gonna erase it all. Oh, it's only 8:23. Ah, not bad. Would have been only 8:30 if I started stream on time. Doing some touch-ups. When we draw the armor right here, it'll definitely be no. Oh no. these don't look like this. That's a bad contour. I feel like this arm should be doing that instead. The spear is going to be kind of pointing away from us, so that's something important to consider. A bit thick, but whatever. And then we're gonna just do a, what does our ref say about this? Yeah, he has kind of ooga booga scoop. Let's try doing ornate spear. Oh my gosh, these are a bit too ornate. I'll do this one. This is from CG Trader, so yeah. We're gonna have this. Then I'm gonna have it like this. What we can do is add like a tiny bit of a wrapping here, just for funsies, and then a tiny bit of a wrapping here. For funsies. Hey, thank you very much, Rise. Turned out okay. Very furry. Not really a bad thing, just what I was definitely not what I was aiming for in the beginning. I'm taking a picture of this before we ruin it. Oh wait, let's add some contours to. No, let's not even have this contour. It's like this. I feel like the forearm is a bit long here, but that's whatever. Literally no fixing it now unless we want to spend an extra hour. Thank you so much for today. I got to go, but I finished my task during this time, so thanks. Of course, thank you for joining, and I hope you have a wonderful Friday. Almost just opened my phone on stream with my name on it. Cool. Yeah, so hope you have a wonderful night, and I won't see you guys tomorrow because I'm not streaming, so have a great weekend. I'll be back on Friday or Sunday, and I hope I see you there. Very glad that we're getting people doing stuff. It's awesome. Shout out to them. Getting it done. I'm gonna be honest, like streams, I would not be drawing as much without these. So this is helping me hopefully as much as it's helping you guys. Okay. Let's do the face. We already kind of did the ear, and yeah, the ear doesn't have that tip on it that much. Add some fluff here. This is gonna be practically just dark. this will be dark as well. Feel like we need to drop and give some more room for the draw. Don't really want. We want this to be like pretty. Nah. We don't want the eyes to be. We want it to kind of be like. I want to have a stern expression. Okay. Wow, we're ready to start detailing. Oh my gosh. The nose does seem a bit short, but whatever. Oh no. Too much. How the glare just makes it so much harder to see some things. Okay, I could just move my page forward. Cool, okay. This isn't as erased as I want it to be before inking, but we're gonna get here and we're gonna finish it, and we're gonna do it. Should put like a dangerously furry tag on this. I did not intend for it to be as such. I'm gonna pull up the armor reference because now it's more about the armor detailing than anything. So we're gonna start as we did over here. This, and then have that. Cool. And it's going to go up, have a sharp one, and then this, and then that. We're going to decrease the size of the arm just for the sake of it fitting in the gauntlet like this, or the padding, I guess, I don't know. So like this. And there's metal kind of plates like this. So we're gonna kind of overlap them a bit. So this one, there's 1, 2, 3 mainly of them, so something of the sort. And then have that enamel around it. Have this cool thing around it, like elbow guard. I messed that up, but it's okay. This one, I want to make it go out a bit more like that. Kind of flare a tiny bit. And this one to be a bit more right here. So it's going to go out like this and then kind of go like that. We shouldn't be making this many changes to our thing, but if it works, right? Cool. Let's add, I'm gonna start down here with this. Wish we did a bit more of a sharper point right there, but that works. Then I go down here. Gonna go right here. This is a bit lower than it actually is in the real life thing, but I don't think that's the end of the world. And then we're gonna have our cool plates, and we could actually add the beginnings of the that right there. And what we could actually do is we could draw the behind of this, like that. Then we could do the next arm plate, which we're gonna go around, start right here. Do some of that. This one's not, I'm gonna make it not go out as much. Like that. We're gonna do one ring around the neck. And then like this. That one kind of messed up, but that's okay. We can kind of turn this into that. There we go. Kind of messed up, but whatever. Oh, kind of messed up the delts right there. It should be like that. Whatever. Oops. Yeah. It's looking a bit wonky after inking it, but it's whatever. Let's see. We're going to do our gauntlet part. Accidentally x-rayed a bit too hard right there, but I think we got out alive. Okay, here's the hardest part. The part we don't want to mess up. gonna leave it alone for now. Cool. Now's the time for the smaller details, like the hinges and such. I'm getting eepy, guys, gotta be honest. We're just gonna use the ruler for this part. Try to do like a, you can see the sharpened edge of the blade right there. It didn't really work. I try to make it a bit 3D, you know, like this. There we go. No, I wanted to curve the top because like nothing's ever like super pointed. Like there we go. Cool. Starting to work on your first 10-second animation. Let's do it, Rice. You're fast. Oh my gosh, you're fast. I love it. I just realized how much of my voice I'm losing. Oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to play Rainbow Six later. Oh. We're gonna do like a light like that. That's awesome, Rice. I can't wait to see how it goes. Start adding lots of details now. Ah, just dropped my ruler. I should have like done like a tennis ball pressed or something right here. That would have been funny. Lost that opportunity. Let's start doing some 1mm details. We're actually gonna add this right here. We're gonna this and then Oh, that's so off. Oh, well, that kind of sucked. Whatever. I'm getting tired. Not a good excuse, but I am getting tired for sure. We're definitely, maybe use some brush pen on this, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Some 1mm stuff now. For real, for real. There we go. That's a bit too over there. Oops. Some rivets. I think that's very important for this design. Any like knight armor has to have rivets. Come on, what are you doing? Tried doing something there, but it didn't work. Yep, let's let this dry and then blow it off and keep marching on. Where are we at on the stream? Almost an hour, 2 hour mark, so yeah, about par for the course. instead of shading really dark things, I think we should just use our alcohol markers and call it that. So let's do that very thing. We're gonna be using our 3 for our super dark, 5 for our highlights, not even really highlights, but you know, and 4 for intermediary. Yeah, I guess. That's a pretty big jump. Let's do 6. I'm pretty sure we used a 6 on our first one. 5, because I know we used a 5 over here for these lighter ones, and that was still pretty dark. So let's use 6, 4, and 3. So 6 will be our, you know, our one. So we're gonna have a bit of this. Something like that. Cool. This is a very, very delicate job of... Okay, that didn't really help. Pressed a bit too hard, but whatever. Definitely the edges of the armor is gonna get this. Back there is gonna be really dark. Definitely down here like this. It's a bit too much. We need to work on our pressure. Pressure. Some of this. This definitely has, I know for a fact, not even looking like one of these, and then the buckles. And at least this here. So we're gonna wait for that to dry while we do the other stuff. Other highlights, so like right here. That's gonna be darker. Maybe we'll get some darker right here, even though I want that to... Actually, yeah, we're gonna go with that with the 4. Something like this, that. Cool. Going with our... Actually, I'm gonna go back with the 0.1 here and add some little... Okay, that was a bad idea, but now we gotta make it symmetrical, so 2 bad ideas. It's bond of 1. Make that 3. I don't know, kind of works. Let's go at it with a 4. Yeah, let's see how dark this is. We'll start in the darkest area, and then if we're like, oh, that's way too dark, we could worry about it. So we'll wait for it to dry a second, but I think that'll work if we do it like over... Go on here with that stuff. Going with a 3 down there, see how dark the 3 actually is. Yeah, that's one of the darkest areas on there, so we'll keep it like that. I'm gonna darken this up just a tiny bit. right, yeah, okay, so. Hey, oh, jeez. Oopsies. Just do the whole inner padding of that, like that. We can do some ladder value right there. Definitely over there. And then some on the side of this, just barely. You hold it differently to get a finer point. Yeah, that was a bit too dark. It's a bit of a strange contrast. Well, this is blue compared to the more normal stuff. I'm not gonna do that. I don't know why. I just feel like it. Going crazy, going psycho. Yeah, a lot of this is no longer just shadows. I kind of messed it up, but we're sticking with it for now. That was a bit too much. Okay, I feel like, I think that's about all. Neck is a bit strange, but I think for doing this in 2 hours. Hey, what's up, Delano? Glad to see you here, and we just finished. Sorry, I just saw the message. That was 8:58, so 2 minutes ago. Okay, not too crazy. Yeah, we just finished. I'm happy with it. I definitely kind of freaked out with the marker, but I don't think this is too bad. I feel like, yeah, this is too dark. We need to add, ooh, be careful there. Add some of this to that. I don't know, kind of. And the Kavel glow up has yet to occur, but once it does, I'll let you know. Because I will too be there, waiting anxiously for that glorious day. Yeah, I feel like we just need more of a gradient with this. Definitely got a bit furry tonight, Delano, I will not lie. Thank you very much, thank you. Challenging ourselves. I really want to do something more textured, and I kind of didn't do that, ironically, but I'm happy with it. It's not too crazy, nothing too bad. We had to just gonna do kind of that. No, because, like, yeah, I don't know. I have no reason for all of this is kind of just intuition and guesswork and playing around. So I like it. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna keep it. Won't throw it away just yet. But we need to add a title. And I said last stream, hey, write it out before you do it. Don't mess it up. But we're just gonna kind of raw dog it right here. And this is Tucker. I wrote it down on my page. But I'm gonna write it in Discord to myself just so like I can read off of it. Oh, Delano, oh my gosh, I forgot to mention. Oh my gosh. You're not allowed to talk about the Kavel glow up. What you made, oh my gosh, wait, I forgot the character's name in Discord isn't opening. Discord, close Discord. As we're doing one of those things, we have to close it through Task Manager. This, cool, this, Discord. Now, this doesn't look like Tucker, which kind of upsets me, but it's whatever. I'm darkening the nose because I feel like it. And no one can stop me, and I'm probably gonna ruin it, but doesn't look bad. Ah la 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 la. Yeah, oh my gosh, you've made excellent progress. Yeah, Vex. There we go. Vex. That's the name of the character. Insane construction. Absolutely insane construction. Just brilliant. Once you finish, I want to show this off on the stream if that's okay with you, because I think it is just excellent so far. You've done an excellent job. And also, I think like at some point I'm just gonna OCD a lot of the channels and just be like, I think we should have like we already have it. So artists like what I share, and then a resource channel. So like for resources, so like Drawbox, Artwad, New Masters, Proco, to the lesser known ones from the tool websites and some of the things that Delano and I have pinned from each other. We like the music. I think like everyday chat. So like pictures from every day, I don't know, or like animals, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Don't look down. Thank you so much, Rice. Yeah, I don't think it's bad at all. Yeah, I think we'll see more progress in the future once we actually slow down in our art, because we're kind of rushing at the end when it comes to these things, which, I mean, it doesn't look awful. I don't think that at all. But it could be better. It could be better. Yeah. Anyways, I'm too tired to do a review, and there's not much I would review. Anyways, I think what I would have done is I made the leg darker than the coat behind it, so we should have used the 4 instead of the 3 there. But other than that, I'm pretty happy. It looks good. It looks mean. It looks feisty. It looks nice. I think the only critique I have is it turned out way too we need to add a tail. Wait, what are we doing? We need to add a tail. I was gonna say it turned out too furry, and then I'm like, no, we need to add a tail. Let's add a tail. Be careful with this, I'm rushing it a bit. But practically, because like Tucker's tail is just really stringy. Cool. Now we can do some... It's gonna be definitely a 4 on this one. Only like inner part of it. I keep opening the wrong side. And then we're gonna kind of merge into a 3 here. So while it's still kind of wet, we're just gonna go like this. And then we're gonna add little... We're going to separate it here really a lot. And then we're going to add like little... There we go. Not a perfect tail, but I think it definitely gets the job done. Yeah, I think a research channel would be good. Honestly, I'm going to the art museum with RoboSky tomorrow. Huge, so I'll take pictures for you guys. Awesome, huge. But yeah, yeah. So I think, yeah, I'll just OCD it out tonight and make it all look pretty. Yeah, we can make the server all cool. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. So, yeah, no review tonight. I'm done. Oh yeah, we need to add the name. Jeez, I'm all over the place. So yeah, this is gonna be. I was opening Discord and then I got distracted because of Delano's awesome stuff. Okay. Tucker. Guardian of the Court Palm. I think that's how you spell it. Here we go, Court Palm. Can't wait to see those though. Court Palm. French, yeah, okay, so. Tucker, Guardian of the Court Palm. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna just do Court instead. I think that sounds cooler. We're gonna use our correct size pin. That is our correct, okay. Well, then we're gonna use a larger one. Okay, I should have slowed it down and focused on my handwriting and all that, but I think this is good enough for now. For sloppy handwriting, I don't think it's the end of the world. Okay, there it is. So yeah, I'm gonna just kind of end it off like this because I really want to play Rainbow with my friends. So thank you guys for joining. Thank you so much for Delano and Rise for hopping in, and all those who joined us, like Fatima and the 12 other people who hopped in and then hopped out. Thank you guys, of course, for joining. We will not be streaming tomorrow. We will return. Thank you very much, Delano. Thank you. We will return on Sunday. With the I'm gonna bring my materials home with me and do one of my own, and then we could probably talk about it the stream on Sunday, and then hopefully I want to get all 7 days. And I didn't think I would, but I'm surviving. You know, it's possible. My very first couple days, I'm not gonna say it, like, I was warming up to it, and I feel like ever since after that, I've gotten used to, like, quote unquote, not my style, but like what I'm comfortable with drawing, like how I want to approach things. Now, obviously, if I had infinite time, these would be infinitely better, right? Monkey typewriters. But for now, I'm happy with these. And that's all we could really ask for, right? For 2 hours, I think this is fine enough. So, thank you guys very much for joining me. Please, of course, send me all your artwork you've ever made, ever. I love seeing it in the Drawbox Discord at CIPPHY. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Remember, no stream tomorrow. Bye for now. Oh, yeah, and happy Easter.